Howdy, partners! How you doing, everyone? Right, I've taken a precaution today. We're making sure we don't have to run all that way back again. So I've gone to my house and I've activated the bed. So whatever happens in this region, the furthest we'll ever go back is there. That will stop this constant going back to here and going all the way back again. So at least if we do go back, it's not going to be very far. So the idea is to try and go into this area. Now I went up here and some feral beast almost one-shotted me. So I may just bypass that slightly, so we can get into this sort of lower half of the map here on the right hand side where we've never been before. Just wait for daylight. I should be able to turn this fire off now, although it's no. It's hard when you're in third person to actually turn that off, which is why I like to be, first person. Right, I've also got a Heavy Poultron. So we have the new heavy armor top. I haven't got the heavy armor rest of it because we need thick armor. So we're on the hunt for thick armor, so if there's any in this region, and I've also put a weight reduction thing on it as well, so that it's lighter, so we can carry a fair bit. We've got our portable fire, we've got our sand mask in case of any storms, although I'm not sure if that will 100% do it, because you may need the whole outfit. I just killed a alligator with one skull on his head, which was I had to be pretty careful because he took a real big chunk out of my health each time, so I had to go nice and slow and steady. And I ended up with this advanced weapon repair kit. So that was quite a sweet reward. So the idea is to go this way, but to kind of skirt away from those feral beasts, so that we're wandering more into this lower half, into this green area again. And we're trying to sort of get down this region as well if we can. But we will bypass that feral thing. So it's either go through that gap there or there. We'll have to see. So let's arm ourselves up. Still got our falcata. So it's not like we've, done a massive amount. I'm going to use this new axe thing. Just because it seems to give you maximum on everything, which is rather nice. It does. It actually, if you do it with a pickaxe, it gives you, say we did wood for instance, it would give you wood and bark. But if you do it with the axe, it does wood and branches. Well, if you do it with this axe, you get the whole lot. So it's almost as though you're hitting it with an axe and a pickaxe at the same time. So you'll get maximum on everything, which is a rather good tool, I think. So I'm just keeping it, although he's probably going to break at some point. So, well, as I say, we're going to skirt the old feral beast. I don't think we need to tangle with him yet. When we got heavy armor, and there they are over there. Yeah, they're a little bit strong. So hopefully we could keep it, and they're very fast too, as you saw last time. And we went back about 2 or 3 times, and that was enough. So we quit on that. I would like to see what is up here though. But look, they're all over the place. Look at them all the way. I don't mind the old scorpions. So we're going to try and go this way into this lower part here, and hopefully, I mean, it could be something in there. It could be like another dungeon thing that we've got to activate. But I don't know if I can get past that thing without him seeing. I mean, we'll have a quick look. And of course, we've got a spare bed just in case. And I've cooked tons of meat. I brought about 40 meat with me, but I used half of it trying to kill that one-skulled alligator. Yeah, they're quite big, those things, as well. Just want to see if this is an entrance to another one of those dungeon things. It doesn't seem to, but there is an invisible wall there, which is Yeah, probably about right. Yeah, you would have thought this will be some entrance to another world, dare I say. So we've done our Horizon Zero Dawn today, because my poor old viewers will probably cry in pain if I don't hurry up and do one. So we've done that early this morning at about 2 o'clock. So we're going to do our code a little bit later today. So I hope you don't mind that. I'll probably go back to normal, normal tomorrow, where we'll have Conan on it too. But I wanted to get that, at least that Horizon done. And we're doing really well at that. In fact, we just did a marvellous quest on there. In fact, where hang on, let me just get rid of this little beast. Oh, you monkey! That's not very nice. Where we had to do some challenge, and I thought it was like the end game. Well, not end game, but we had to challenge this guy who's like the best in the whole tribe, And I thought, oh god, this is going to go badly. And remarkably, I actually won it. And I actually beat him. I mean, it was all panic and shouting and screaming and stuff. And me constantly moaning about, my god, how the hell do I get a shot on him? I'm looking at that there and going, no. That feral beast thing there. I'm looking at, no, I don't want to go that way. I'm just going to steer wide of him. Without our stuff so we can run a bit quicker. Let's steer wide of those things. I mean, it might give me, thick leather or something, which I'm desperately want, to be honest. Now, I'm just going to go up here a minute, because he's sort of almost in front of me. And then when I get the opportunity, we'll run up past him if we can. There's nobody over there, so I might be able to sneak past over that way. So I've got to be a bit careful here. I might have to sort of make a dash for over there. Hopefully there's not one just here, so I might make a dash here. Although there is one there as well. So this could end very quickly if one of those things attack me. Now this is the kind of thing I'm after, because this might give us thick armour. But, of course, they are really tough. So, the first thing is we're going to put a bed down. Because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to die almost immediately, probably. So we're going to put one, hopefully not too near the... Oh, really, I can't put this down. And I don't start saying, oh, really, either. So we'll put that there. Just in case, because I don't want you to constantly see me going backwards and forwards. Right, so let's give this a go. Try and get him before he sees us. Oh, I did not see the panther. I did not see a panther. I did not see a panther. Well, the panthers are okay. Yeah, I've got to watch that guy doing that, for instance. Oh, we're nibbling away quite nicely. Oh, until he hits me, of course. Right. Oh! I was not expecting that, as you can see. Right, let's untarget. Make sure you always got to make sure you untarget yourself, or don't run, because then I'm going to be out of stamina otherwise. And then we're going to take 2 blows, and then we're going to run. Although not run, try to just get out of the way. Oh Christ! I do hate it when he does that. Oh no! Oh, actually, I ought to put my meat on there and all. Just in time. If one more hit and he might actually kill me. So I've got to be a bit careful, because when you're far away he tends to take a good old run at you like that. So I've got to be a little bit careful here. Right, that's it. We're doing alright. So far, okay. Don't run. Let's just keep our distance. Oh! Little monkey. It didn't look like he was going to do it for a minute. Right. Christ. Right, we get some exotic flesh. So we'll get a couple of swipes for that, but we'll use our skinny knife, because if we're going to get thick rhino hide, then I prefer to get the hide. Right. Luckily that was a panther. I thought for a minute it was that horrid beast. Right then. So far so good. Right, we are going into this area here. So we got a bed here, and we got our home bed. Oh, I didn't actually mark it. Let me just zoom in, because I know roughly where it is. It's practically just here, our home. So let's put one of those markers for the house, because I keep forgetting to put this on. Just to remind me where it is. Right. Now I think I will actually need to cook something here. So let's get this guy. This now kills him one hit. Oh, I tell a lie. He doesn't kill him one hit. Oh, because of course I forget these animals here are actually stronger, believe it or not. Oh, oi! Do you mind? Don't appreciate that, idiot. No, take that, you what should I call him? You git. It's 18 plus. Although we'll try and keep the old language down. Well, obviously I need more hits on that one then. So I've got to take it for granted that where I am I can just do one hit. But of course I forgot. In these sort of higher areas, it tends to be more than one hit. It tends to be more like 2 or 3. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm trying to get meat here! Just leave me alone, you big bully. God. Tempted to cut you down like a... I don't know how I want to cut him. Did he just catapult himself through the air? Do you know, I do believe he just catapulted himself 600 feet up into the air. That was wrong. Oh, and I meant to get meat then instead of fur. Oh, that was a bit stupid. That was fantastic. We can catapult things up into the... Oh, do you mind? I'm talking to my viewers here. What? You're not supposed to pounce on me like that from afar. And for that I'm going to severely slash you to pieces, you beastie beast. Any thought of me getting slightly annoyed? Please banish that thought from your mind. I'm not getting annoyed. I'm getting slightly upset by constantly being jumped at. Right then, let's calm down again and look for any interesting spots. Oh, hello, it's gone desert again. So this is a rather fun start, as you can see. I think we'll go for the old scrapey down, shall we? She's freshly manicured her nails, although it didn't work very well there. And with our Heavy Poultron, or our lightweight Heavy Poultron, in fact I might call the stream Heavy Poultron and try and again go into the east. Because I want to tell the viewers about this new armour I have. Right then, now should we go like all the way down here first and then like smidge our way across? Do you think that's not a bad idea? Especially as there's an invisible wall. So we can skirt along the edge of the invisible wall. Do you know, when I first played Conan, I thought this was some magical wall into another universe, you know. So maybe I had to be like toward the end of the game where I'd have special equipment, like a teleporting device or something, to magically get past that into the other world. Well, what's that thing there? And there's another one there. It's kind of two of them. It sort of sends the willies up me a little bit. Now I'm not sure about these creatures, whether they're, you know, vicious. I'm beginning to think I did fight these before, But I can't remember exactly what happened. Did I die the last time? I think he caused me a bit of trouble. So do you know, I think I might get up near the magical wall. Although they may climb up here. I've got a feeling they can climb up here. Because any kind of slope, they seem to be able to magically get up. You can release now, darling. Darling? So we had our seriousness with Horizon Zero Dawn, but this is where we take things a little bit more on the comedy route. I do like playing around with fun. Conan is great for fun because it's got all these magical things in it, and I thank Funcom for all of it, all the magical fun that we have. What if we could do a sneak attack, like jump on him? What is that thing, by the way? Because you know, I always forget what creatures are called. Now, if we could just come this way, one of them comes this way. Oh, Christ! Not that fast, though. Right, we'll untarget ourselves. Oh, we don't want a bird as well. But this guy's... Oh, Christ. See, you've interrupted me. You've interrupted me now, birdie. Knock off! I'm locked on for some reason. Yeah, he looks like he could be a bit tough, this guy. Go away, you stupid bird! Go away! Oh, we kind of run it. Which I don't particularly like. Oh! Little pest! Get off! Get off, you pecky! Oh, now look what you've done! That bee of a bird! There, I almost swore then. The bird that I got on the way, I would have sliced that thing to smithereens with a little bit of dodging, and I was killed by myself. Well, that's kind of hilarious. That's quite hilarious, that. What did I retain? Did I retain anything that I picked up? Oh, Christ. Oh, for goodness sake. I barely just woke up. And you're going to do that, are you? Well, I'm going to do that. And if I die again, I'll be most upset. And I probably will now, because I'm bleeding. Christ. Oh my God, I don't believe it. Oh God, run. Okay, run now, I'm going to die again. Right. Oh, for Christ's sake. Well, this is getting a bit beyond the joke now, isn't it? Do you know, I thought this area would be quite easy. However did I get that impression? It's just that I went over this region before, and apart from the snake, I didn't get a terrific amount of problem. I mean, I must admit there was a horny thing. How can it be back here? I've activated... How can it be here when I've activated the bed at the other place? What the hell? Do you know what? I'm clicking here. That says spawn pin updated. When I went to the bed place, oh, this is ridiculous. Oh, now I'm really annoyed now because I spent all that time and effort to get to that place, get to the bed, update the spawn point, and the spawn point, when I clicked on the bed at the, you know, where we're supposed to be starting from, it didn't come up as being activated. And I've noticed this has happened a few times on Conan, but when you get to another bed, it doesn't always activate. It doesn't actually say it's activated. And I've been a bit perplexed because I don't know whether it's going to work or not. So I kind of don't understand it, why sometimes it's not working. So it's obviously another Conan bug. So Funcom, please sort that thing out, because it's making me very, very upset, as you can see. And all I want to do is have a little bit of fun and slice around a little bit, dice with death a few times. Alright, and I may get a death here and there. but I don't want to end up 5 miles away from where I was. Even though I carefully planned it so that I'd activated my permanent bed at the other base. And you go and take that away from me. So I kind of very, very perplexed, as you can tell by my voice. It's the sort of things that makes gaming not enjoyable. So please, Funcom, if you could listen to my plea and put me out of this misery. I'm sure there's a few other players that have also noticed it. These tiny little things that alright, they may not be top priority. They may not be game-breaking bugs, as they say. But they're very annoying. And the kind of thing that upsets people. Because you've got to walk 5 miles back. Even though you activated a permanent bed. It's rather upsetting. So it's gone from comedy to almost despair here. And I might start crying if this carries on like this, Funcom. You don't want to see an old man, an old poor old pensioner, just cry his eyes out, do you? I mean, do you? Maybe they do. Maybe they don't give a monkeys. I was going to say I couldn't give a tea then, but I thought I better not. That would have been really bad. Even Miss Crowfeather would have blanched at that. Look at that. What a word that was. Blanched. Yeah, see that big fat alligator there? That was the one I killed on the way as I was preparing for this wonderful stream. I took him on, and he had one skull, and through death-defying leaps away from him and gently wearing him down, I got that, and I got a lovely advanced repair kit, which I've already told you about, so I shouldn't be repeating that, should I? Now, when I said on my last stream, I think, that I have noticed that I repeat stuff. I was kind of hoping to go through this whole episode without repeating, and unfortunately that's all come crashing down in front of my face. So I would try not to repeat and say that again. Although we may, if we end up back in this same spot again, if this new permanent bed does not activate. See, it's enough to make a poor old man cry. Just said that. Well, not quite the same as that. I was crying that time. This time I was just saying I was upset. It's the old brain. Well, again, that's something I've said before. Stop saying. Stop repeating. Oh dear. Funnily enough, I laugh at this stuff. You know, if I play this back, just to see how things went, see whether it's boring or not. It does actually make me laugh when I repeat stuff. I did it again. Am I that dumb? For some reason it tickles me. I'll bypass this camp. As I went past this camp, it's kind of shot me in the back. It's actually cowardly archer. Now I can't remember if I brought my drummer with me today, or my orchestra, or both. But we'll soon find out. So did I get that lovely rich... Oh, God. See, I found out what the... means. Because I've always wondered, from the very first day that I played Conan, what the... was. And that's not a bad impression. And I thought it was something to do with this purge thing. You know, you're about to be attacked by a horde of bandits from afar. A lot of pygmy men after me. Really? I haven't got time for pygmies. I don't know what the official name is. If you could inform me of that, I'd be very, very appreciative. So, yeah, did I retain actually any of that stuff that I picked up? Like the... I did retain my rhino hide. That's absolutely spiffing there, isn't it? I've got some meat. So I'll tell you what, before we go any further... Whereabouts are we? Hang on. Are we anywhere near our house? We are We are quite close to the house. Slightly old hiccups there. Let's see if we can definitely get down here without being killed. Back to our lovely house, which, if it doesn't... See, the thing is... I'm just going to fill up with water. The thing is... Actually, let's fill up my bottle as well while I'm at it, because I may have drunk a bit of my bottle. Yes. Oh, for some reason... Yeah, you see what I mean? You've got to be like knee deep in it before it actually fills up. It's a bit odd. Sure, you could just dip your toes in and you just scoop it up. I don't want to be picky, but somehow I've lost my helmet. Was this the place where I put a hide thing? No, it isn't. Oh, that's upset me. Right, we'll put some meat in there. Although, have I got any wood? There is some wood in there. So we're going to put this lovely exotic meat in, because that will fill us up quite a fair bit. Quite a fair bit. I'm also going to drop that in there, because I can't think of anywhere else to put it. I'm going to drop all the horns in there. Maybe we'll get burnt horn or something, I don't know. And then we'll put this high, just to be safe, we'll put this stuff away. Oh, it's kind of full. Could do with another box. I'll just say that. Try that again. I could do with another box. So I don't want to lose all that stuff, although we will drop all that lot. There we go. Right then. So look, let's see if this activates. Yeah, look, it's not activated. Can you see on the screen? Now, is it saying spawn updated? It's not, is it? And that fills me with dread. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick it up, put it back down, and see if that makes it work. Because if this doesn't respawn, I should always end up back here at bare minimum, shouldn't I? Spawn point updated. Right. So now this should mean... I'm going to check on the map. Because it should say like bed or whatever. Yeah, there we are, look. Now this is my new updated bed. So that marker is actually wrong. So we'll swiftly move that over here and stick it on there. Although it may get in the way of the... It may be that I can't see that the bed has been activated, but I should be able to. Hey, where'd I go? So let's zoom right in and just make sure that it will the bed will still show up. So at least we got an idea where our house is. But at least we can see that the bed has been activated, right? So everybody, the bed has been activated. If I end up back at home, I will quite literally... There's something in my head what I'm thinking of saying, which would not go down with my family very well. Miss Crowfeather would probably love it, and so would Bill. They would go, yeah, Ray, go on, say it. But for the sake of my lovely family, which I do not want to upset in any way, shape or form, I will not say those 3 words. I think that's the best thing to do. Right, we have a spare bed. We have one of these. Now it's going to update. Now the thing is, if it updates, so if I update that one, as I place it and it updates, surely the default option is to go here, isn't it? That's what I'm thinking. It goes to the next permanent bed, so if it goes all the way home now, I will quite literally probably stop the stream, because I wouldn't want to waste your time. And then I will restart back. I would run all the way back here again and carry on. Because the last thing I want to do... In fact, I'm going to do that next time. Next time this happens, I'm going to edit the video afterwards, and I'm going to cut that piece out. The bit where I died and I got transported back, and then I will get to the same spot again when I do the stream. And we'll have a nice edited bit. In fact, I might actually go right at the end of as I'm about to cut it. As I know that is the cut point, I may say I'm going to cut it here. Well, I'll do it when I do it. then you'll see it. It might be quite magical. It's looking a bit dark out there, so we got to put things on a little bit of hold, which gives me a perfect opportunity to bring up a subject of the day, and our subject of today is Brexit. Oh shit! Oh, he says, really. Now, people in the UK be screaming at me now, going, "Oh, don't talk about Brexit. We've had enough of Brexit. We literally just don't want to hear anymore." But I'm going to talk about it. Now, it's all just a complete shambles at the moment, and Boris Johnson, I'm not a conservative by any means, but Boris Johnson's trying to get a deal with the thing. Alright, it may not be the most fantastic deal in the universe. It's only slightly better than Theresa May's, but for God's sake, let's at least start the negotiations, get Brexit done. The people of this country, the UK, we voted to leave the European Union. You know, the complete bloc, but keep trade options open, right? That was what we signed up for originally back in the 70s. And then it became some bloated army, suddenly controlling all our taxes, all our finances, workers, everything. This is not what we signed up for in the 70s. And the people voted 2.5 years ago to come out. And yet, all the other parties, which all, by the way, at the time said they would support that outcome. I'm talking about you, Labour and the Liberals. You said you would uphold that decision. And now Labour have changed their mind and said they want a referendum, and they want us to stay in. Okay? And the Liberals have also said, if you vote for us on a general election, we will actually stop the process and we will go back and be cosy with them again. Now, the people of this country voted to come out. And you are actually going against the wishes of a democratic country, and these people are there in Parliament at our bequest. And if we say we want to come out of the Union, you have an obligation as a democratic Parliament elected by the people to carry that out. Now, alright, some people say yes, it would be bad for us economy-wise, but it won't be if we have managed to arrange a treaty between the EU after we've come out, which still gives us free trade. Then we haven't lost anything. Now that people are on about workers' rights, blah blah blah, and all this stuff, oh, we'll lose, but we won't, because Britain set up a lot of these laws. So why, when we come out, will we suddenly change them and revert them? It's not going to happen. It's just scaremongering by the bit. And all the parties, they're trying to stop a process which was elected for by the people. What is wrong with you politicians? There's like a whole, ridiculous campaign by the Remain option people to stop something that was elected. Now, why? Please tell me why that is happening, because I cannot understand at all. It's absolutely madness. Absolute madness. So for goodness sake, because you Labour or whatever, or Liberals are going to get in, and you're going to completely go against it, aren't you? You're just going to vote us all back in again, against the wishes of the people of the country, by the way. And just because you Remain as lost doesn't mean that you can say, oh well, I think that first one was it was all misinformed. It was all misinformed, so therefore you should change it. It's pathetic. It's actually pathetic. You people, it really is pathetic. I get so annoyed. It's actually ruining me. So we're going to stop all that. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. We voted to come out. Let us come out. Because if you don't, we will never ever trust our Parliament again. We put your little trust in it. And who wants that? The main is to. Otherwise, you know what's going to happen, don't you? Is if they get in, and they just say they do win the vote, and they have a second referendum, and they decide, yeah, all right, we want to stay in. But then the Brexit people are going to say, well, hang on a minute, let's have the best of three. And they'd be quite right in asking for that, wouldn't they? And I didn't ask you to join in this fight. I'm just enjoying myself there with this fat thing. Oh God. And because of all this Brexit thing is, I could now lose. I could now die. So let's shut up about it, please. I think I got rid of that one. Thank God. I haven't got my food on my out bar, but it's kind of worrying me a little bit. It's kind of upsetting me slightly. So let me calm down a little bit, although he's running at me again. I don't want to take the chance, but he's going to kill me, isn't he? He's going to kill me. So I'm going to have to run, unfortunately. I've got no other choice. Oh my goodness! If I get attacked by another creature now, I should positively... Oh my goodness, they're all after me now. Please don't climb up. If you climb up, I'll throw up. Please, where's the meat? I've got two of them down there now. So anyway, let's stop talking about that stupid subject. It's just so annoying. You might as well say every time we have a vote on anything in our country, we may as well say, oh, let's have best out of three from now on. It'd be a complete waste of time, wouldn't it? Because really, that's what they're, what they're advocating is near enough that. We won't take the first one, we won't take the second one, we'll only take the third one. And they still all disagree with that. We'll end up with a fourth one. I mean, how ridiculous can you get? I mean, that's how bad it's getting in this country. Right, let's just enjoy the game now. Yeah, I want these guys to come in. I want to get these out of the way so I can concentrate on actually trying to kill the thing that I'm trying to kill instead of these stupid things. Hopefully I can get two at the same time here. I'm gonna die, aren't I? I haven't even laid a bed down either. Stop running. Oh, jeez. What do I talk about Brexit for? It's completely thrown me now. If I'm back at home, I will stop this stream right now, and I will come back to this spot. Thank the Lord for that. Thank the Lord. Jeez. At least I'll keep the meat. I mean, at least I'll keep the meat from before. For crying out loud. It's becoming a farce now, isn't it? Absolute farce. I'm going to throw all that in there. See, I've got 3 thick armour. 3 thick armour is pretty poor, isn't it? Right, let's split. Apparently I can't split it. Did I leave the fire? I might have left this fire on. Right, let's turn it on then. I need another box, don't I? That would help matters, no end. God, it's going to take, I'll tell you what, it's going to be very difficult to get this thick armour, isn't it? You have to take on about 100 of them. What's that? I mean, I'll tell you another thing that does annoy me about this game, and I apologise for this. It seems to have got all serious all of a sudden. I want 12 twine, and I want 100 wood. Because I'm going to do another box. Because I want to dump some stuff, to be honest. So I apologise from the bottom of my little heart. No, don't. Please just warn me. Don't try and chop me down, please. Oh, for goodness sake. Although it may provide us with a little bit of meat. Like that. Although it's going to be... Oh no, it is going to be savoury meat. So I'll take that back. I thought I wasn't going to get that. I thought I was going to get like the crummy stuff. Right, we need about 100 of this stuff. 100 trees. Or 100 wood, sorry. See, look, we're getting maximum. Plus we're also getting branches, bark, wood. So we're getting the whole shkaboodle here. Shkaboodle, as we say in the UK. No wonder you Americans can't understand our English language. It's a complete shambles at times, isn't it? It's only because I completely ruin it, that's why. Right, how much have I got on me? I've got 100, right. I need some plants. I couldn't find very few plants here. So this is time to just regenerate, just restore our confidence in life. Just calm down a little bit. Forget all about what I was talking about earlier. Let's put that in the absolute back of the pile. Right, we've got to do quite a lot of twine too to build a box. But I suppose you've got to wrap it around with something. Right, we've only got enough for 6 at the moment. Very few bushes. There's never a bush when you want one, is there? And talking of bushes, just like to say, I'm a big fan of Kate Bush. Just thought I'd just drop that in. She'll go and bless her heart. There's a big one there, look. I managed to kill that big one last time. Unless he suddenly turned into a 3-headed one. Or not a 3-headed one, a 3-skulled. Right, have we got enough for any more? Twain. The other thing I find slightly annoying in Conan is I got heavy armour on, right? So this should be protecting me much more than before. Right, and yet I still seem to take massive amounts of damage. How is that? Why is it I still take massive damage no matter how much I level up my armour? I still take, you know, great big chunks out of my health. And the whole point of this heavy armour was to protect you against blows, and, you know. I mean, it could be because I've lost my hat now, obviously, but I've still taken big blows even when I did have my hat. So I'm kind of a little bit perplexed. I'm almost tempted to cheat, but that would be awful, and we don't want to do that. Can't find a bush. Where's the nearest bush that's safe to go to without some vicious animal slicing my head off? But you know, I may have to just go for permanent beds from now on, although that could make it very, very confusing. So apparently if I ever get that bug, if I pick up the bed and reposition it again, apparently it seems to sort it out. So I should do that in future. I just want to know if it, you know, supposing like your first bed is 100, is like where you are at home. Your next one is 100 miles, well, alright, 10 miles away. Then the next one is 20 miles away, and the next one is 30 miles away. I suppose the 30 miles away one gets destroyed. Does it go back to the 20 mile an hour one, and then when that's destroyed, the bed to the previous one? Or does it always go back to the last permanent bed only and nothing else? Which is kind of what I'm thinking. That should be what's happening, shouldn't it? How many did I have? So I just need to do that. Yeah, there we are. Oh, what am I doing? I wanted the box. You crazy fool. How many did it say? 21? Did it say 21 then? Oh, 12. Could have read it backwards. And how many have we got? 8. So we want another 4. Well, let's do 5 and really enjoy ourselves. There she goes. Now we got a box. Now we can sort of recuperate a little bit. Drop all this stuff. So we got maximum capacity, but you can't do it in the first person. It's funny, you can't go in the first person while you've got a sword in your hand or that. It's like you've got to be stood up straight, like a bolt up like a crazy lunatic. Seems a bit odd. That's strange. Some strange strange intricacies of this game has, but they're, in a way, they're kind of fun actually. Right, we don't need the seeds. I'm going to leave the, although it might come in handy, the old armor kit, but that's going to be left behind. I'll keep that. We can leave the thick armor there. We can leave that there. That there, that there, that there. We'll leave that there. Fried eggs will be very handy indeed, so we'll put the fried eggs in here. Not the fried eggs, sorry, the meat. We're going to burn that meat up so it turns into tasty treat. These I'll put on my hot bar, because these give you a big dose of health. They probably do twice as much as normal meat. So these are excellent source of food. Did it cook? It did cook. But we'll take that. We'll take that. Then we will put that in there. But you haven't got enough space in there. We're just going to get rid of anything we don't need at the moment. There's a sigh and a half. We've got wood in there, so we're fine. I'm going to move that to the first slot because I like to have an organised, tidy place. And then we're going to drop this wood here. Because I don't think we're going to need wood, or if we do, we need just very little. So we're just, for some reason that moves. Why does it move sometimes when you do that? Well, I can't quite understand it. It all sort of shuffles around, which is a little bit scary. Right, we've got 22 of these as well. So for a minute we should be alright. Right, let's try that again. So we should always be coming back to here no matter what. So we will try that again. Let's go as fast as my... I wonder if I can go the other way and sort of come round that way. Is that safer? Let's try that option in third person. Now if I can pick up some metal for some innocent, poor innocent little humans, I shall, and then I can repair my helmet and we'll all be back to full, almost full strength. Now we're trying to get thick armor. That's the one of the aims of this, because I need a lot of armor apparently, just to get some meat, you know, the heavy armor. Just like I needed 38 just to do the padding. 38 thick leather for the padding, and yet for the rest of it I just needed hide. Seems a little bit odd to me, but still. I suppose the padding is very important, isn't it? So hopefully we won't get killed this time. Because there was a temporary bed there, wasn't there? I couldn't quite know why. Wasn't there a temporary bed there? So how come I ended up back there? That's what I can't understand. I really don't. I really don't understand it. I don't. It's baffling. Baffling it is. It's sort of baffling. Right, let's take it very steadily here. Because look, I got the bed there. I got a bed there. So how come that didn't go to there then? When I died. Who knows? Who knows how this works? It's actually a lot further when you zoom in. Right, let's be a little bit wary now because we're getting near the spot, and there is some kind of wild creature there. So let's get ourselves armed up ready. We've got the lovely haunched roast meat, which should rapidly fill our health up if we're in any sign of peril. It's a little bit to our right, so it could be up there. So let's try and skirt around. I'll try and kill a weapon just to get a bit. Kill a weapon. Kill a creature so that I can get some meat. Why did I say kill a weapon? See, that's how totally confused I am. There he is, and I bet you're full of health, aren't you? Of course you are. You're full of health now, aren't you? Oh, for Christ's sake, we should stop running at me like that. It's really annoying, you know. It's really annoying. Oh my god, now we got the cat. Why do we always get a flipping pussycat? I don't like pussycats. Let's draw him up here a little bit. Although he's kind of like stopping every now and again to sort of ruin it. Oh, why I'm locked on? You should never lock on if you want to be able to get... Oh Christ! Don't run at me. Please don't run at me. Just want to get this cat thing so that I can... Don't unlock! See how the lock changes? That's why I don't like it very much. It's because it changes to the animal I don't want to hit. Oh, he actually got killed by the thing then. I do believe. See, I'm afraid to put the old... I'm afraid to put the thing on now. The targeting thing. Oh, he's going to do a run. Yes, he is going to do a run. See, I told you they'll do a run. I don't particularly like the run, so I'm going to try and finish this off very rapidly. And I don't care if I get hit a couple of times. There. That's how upset I am. I actually got some thick armour off of him. Bless my soul. Right, you see, look, I've lost... These 3 things have already been done. Let's see how far this goes up. It's quite a significant amount. You see, like, it's you know, sort of almost half your health there, isn't it? Which is very satisfying. What's better, meat or the actual meal? It's a very good question. I wish I could answer that truthfully. So, we'll borrow in our grave, because that'll probably decay into the ether. Oh, now what? Don't tell me you've respawned. Please don't tell me you've respawned. Look, I'm sorry, but I've had enough of you and all your kind. I'm not even going to try and block. If these are respawning over a good fun, I might slice thee in twain. Can we get a feral this time? Got better than that last time. I got some chunky meat. It's all just... Oh. It's all just made up, isn't it, as it goes along. Right. Did I make myself a spare bed? I'm going to put one of these down. Let's see if we can put it down here. Now we're going to try and definitely climb down here again as normal. And then we'll put the bed down here somewhere. Away from that rhino and that stupid idiot beast. Oh, well that was stupid. That wasn't that stupid. Of course we're going to do it on a... Why do we always pick somewhere that's completely unflat? Oh, come on! You seriously saying that any slight deviation from flat is no good? Oh, this is ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, come on. Of all the ridiculous things to be ridiculous about, this is pretty ridiculous. It won't go on there. I can't put anything on a slope. Oh, it almost went then. What? That is perfectly flat, is it? It's not even. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I just wince. I just want to wince. Right, which is better? We got exotic flesh, but we haven't cooked it yet, so that'd be a bad choice. So let's put that back on there. Right, so at least we've got a bit of a standby. That one, which is right there. So it should default back to this one after, shouldn't it? It's not going to happen, is it? So this should be updated. So let's just... Right, it's updated. Which means it should go back to the other one. If it doesn't. I mean, can you go onto this and then like press activate? And it will activate that one? That'd be really good if you could do that. You could sort of do them as you go along. Now I'm a little bit scared because it's dark. So we're not really going very far on this whole region. We're supposed to be spending the whole thing on this area, and we've barely gone a mile. It's very dangerous here, that's why. I kind of want to climb to the top of that and spend the night there. And I could always edit it out, couldn't I? Although that would involve a terrific amount of work on my behalf. I don't know whether I'm ready for that. I'm not the greatest at all. Well, I mean, I could probably do it because I'm not a complete idiot. What do you mean? Are you going to disagree with that? Oh, really? Am I going to be thirsty? I fell down because I'm thirsty. Now come on. How can I fall down because I'm thirsty? Although, I mean, that may not have been the reason. It may have been just a tricky bit of cliff there. It's probably what it was. It's a tricky little bit of cliff. It really can be a little bit tricky up here in the nether regions. Oh, I'm just about. Now, can I get up to there? He asked. I would light a torch just to survey the situation. Do you think I can get up there? What's the bets? 5 to 1, 10 to 1, 3 to 1, 2 to 1, 1 to 1. It's looking hopeful. I kind of think we're going to make it here. Although I can't see a darn thing, and I might fall off at any minute because I could be on a precipice. Right, for some reason we're ducking. Right, we're up here. So I'll tell you what, if I have any skill in editing, I'm going to cut it right here. So this is where the cut ends. So I say goodbye here and say editing starts. And when I've edited, I will say this is where the edited bit starts after it's been cut out. And that'll sound really impressive when it's cut out, wouldn't it? So you think that would be rather ingenious, and you lot won't notice a thing. But of course, this is the unedited version, so you've got to pay extra for this. So if you want the unedited highlights, then it's now on my Patreon channel. No, I'm kidding. I haven't got a Patreon channel. Why would I want a Patreon channel? That would involve a huge amount of effort on my part, and I'm not prepared to go down that road. I mean, alright, it might bring in some money, but who needs money these days? I mean, who really needs money? We don't need money. So this is where we inject another little bit on my piece of paper, while you peacefully enjoy that lovely lighted torch 300 meters up. Have we got anything else we can sort of bring up? Peter Jackson. Good old Peter Jackson. I would just like to say, Peter Jackson, if you tune into my broadcasts, and I know you've got a busy schedule, so you probably don't, but if you do, I would just like to slap you on the on your back pat you on the back and say, well done with Lord of the Rings film. I was so happy when that was going to be made, because it's the book that I read. I always wanted turned into a film, and I never thought it would happen. And good old Peter Jackson, he went and did it, and he got lovely glowing reports and lots of Oscars for it. And I thank him from the bottom of my hairy socks for that. Although we did change a couple of things which upset me just a touch, but he did enough, more than enough to please me, and probably most fans. Did a hell of a job. But having said that, Peter, and loving you for that, I have to say also that I was not happy with The Hobbit. The Hobbit was a lovely children's tale about some very brave 13 dwarves and a very brave Bilbo Baggins going on an adventure, a sort of nice children's adventure. And yes, I know you jazzed it up a bit and added some lovely action sequences and all that. And yes, I must admit I quite enjoyed the action sequences. But having said that, Peter, you did kind of sort of get a lot of complaints about it. And yeah, you did go a little bit over the top and kind of mess it up. You made the 13 dwarves go from, you know, from being brave, very brave. I'm just looking for a way down, it's alright. From very brave people into a bunch of comedic idiots. So I'm not very happy about that. I wasn't very happy about that. So, but it wasn't a bad job. It was okay. And you stretched it out into 3 films. In some ways I quite like that, because you did actually include stuff from you know, from the Unfinished Tales and that kind of stuff, you know, that sort of says how went into, you know, the old you know, the old battle with the necromancer and all that, which I loved, absolutely loved. So I thank you for that. But you just went a little bit over the top on the old excitement and whatever, and making the dwarves look like a bunch of complete idiots, which of course they were not. Right, let's go and see if we can get some thick hide here. I don't like things that run at you. It's not really playing the game, is it? Just because you can run fast doesn't say you got to use that to your advantage, does it? Well, I can see the point. I mean, they always get you, don't they? Kind of regretting this. Yeah, I am. Oh, got stuck then. You know, when this game, oh Christ! You know, when this game first came out, very you encountered a beast like this, and you know, when you went in and hit it, it would actually end up inside his belly, inside the actual character model. Oh come on! How could you possibly get me that far away? But apparently he did. He's a game old soul, isn't he? I'll give him that. Am I target? Oh, I am. So we're going to run away a little bit, go a little bit of distance, which means he'll probably run at me at high speed. So we'll try to avoid that if we can. Jump backwards! I'm stuck! I'm actually stuck inside his body here. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm stuck. I was stuck then. I couldn't get out. And I know you're probably saying you're making it up, Ray, as you go along. I'm not. I was not making that up. That was actually a truth. What? Right, that's it. I'm going to climb up now. I don't like the way you do that. Because no beast could run that far. Of that size. Well, not in my book anyway. Yeah, go on, break the rock. Go on, damage yourself on the rock. I'm kind of thinking they might be slightly too strong for me. Do you get that feeling? God, I wish I had some regeneration potions. I wish there was like sneak mechanics in this, so I could do like a, you know, kill from above. Those, they should, you know, perks like that, like in sensible games. But no, it's not going to happen, is it? See, if I tried to drop down on him now, it won't work, will it? Let's be fair. And I'll probably get stuck inside of him or something. I mean, it's almost like if you don't target him, you end up inside him. It's a bit silly. And why am I running? And please don't run from like 500 yards, smash into me. That's impossible. Right, now I got him. This is a completely stupid thing to say. Now I got him, because obviously I haven't. We're just going to take him down nice and neatly, and hope he can't run it 100 miles an hour like that. See, so just keep your distance slightly. Keep back, unlock, 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 and get your stamina back. Come on, we're just taking our time here. No, we've locked. How do we lock up? I may have accidentally pressed it. I grant that. I may have accidentally pressed it. Oh, come on! You'd already done your little run. You're not allowed to do it twice. It's against the rules of chivalry. Which I just made up. See, I've actually stuck to him again. Honestly, I know you're thinking, Ray, you're making it up as you go along. I'm not. I'm actually getting slightly stuck to him. Oh, come on! You can't have 2 runs. That's against the rules as well. So is it me again? Oh, come on. He's gonna kill me, isn't he? He's gonna kill me. And you're not allowed 2 runs. I'm gonna have to see what a secret is. Is he allowed 2 runs then? Oh. I thought I could just get him before I die, but I was wrong again. Why did I start this? Don't worry, we'll cut all this out. I'll cut it all out. I'm killed by a reptilian monastery. This is called. I think I'll call this 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. I think that would be a suitable title, don't you? I can't have that. I got nothing left to eat. I've got that, which is. It's funny. Do you know I keep doing that lately? I keep going. I'm getting nowhere here. I mean, all I want to do is like, you know, like open a new. In fact, I'm not even gonna bother now. I've kind of lost the will to live. Why is there like half a dozen of them now? There's like 1 before. There's my body down there. Might as well clip my own fur. It was a plucky attempt. It was a plucky attempt. It wasn't successful. So now I'm just a little bit depressed. I just want to like, because over here I've acted you know, we've got all these little camps and things that we've unlocked. We haven't unlocked a single one yet. And if something runs at me like from a million miles away, achoo! I bless myself. It's coming up to tea time. So I'll actually edit this thing. It probably won't be a lot left, will there? Let's be honest. There's not going to be a lot left. This is spider territory. It's looking very much like spider territory. This is kind of wonderful. Although it may not be that spider territory. It might be kind of eerie, dark, eerie. So this is quite an interesting place. See, we finally find an interesting place. If he's got spiders, it may be okay. And if he's got those locusty things, we may be okay. Got lovely lumps of rock. Or iron, should I say. You know, let this be like I've unlocked something. So at least I can put something on my map. At least make this journey worthwhile. Could do with a compass really, couldn't it, this game? So they like there's a spot that you can see on your compass that hasn't quite filled in. You know, a little bit like Elder Scrolls. some gossamer here. We're definitely going to pick that. A little bit like the old Skyrim. Just so that you, at least you knew it was coming up. So it would give you something to head for. Whereas on here we ain't got a clue, we just got to look and hope. But maybe that's what they were trying to achieve. Right, there's a spider there. And I'm all for a spider. Because I think we can. Right, we... Oh, I think I may have overreached myself slightly. Yeah, because I haven't got any stamina left. They're nippy little monkeys, aren't they? I knew said something else there. I strained myself. Right, we got one. We might have two. I'm just going for it here. You know, when I get confident. That was kind of sad. When I get confident, I'm really confident. But when I'm not confident, it's just a complete mess. I just fall apart. Which you probably prefer. I don't know. Which do you prefer? Me being seemingly confident and happy, or would you prefer me to be killed every 2 seconds and constantly going backwards? It's a silk one. I quite like this. Do you know, it just reminds me of something. And do you know what? I'm going to say it. Because we've done our episode where, you know, we weren't allowed to say the words. So yeah, it looks very much like the old forest, doesn't it, in Lord of the Rings. There, I said it. Or Mirkwood, as in The Hobbit. And that's a little bit of a plug, really, for our friend Peter Jackson. Which he's fully deserved. This is fully deserved for doing Lord of the Rings. He did kind of ruin it by doing The Hobbit and got a little bit too far. What's this? It's a blanket. Oh no, it's a stone. I thought that was oh! Now he's a little bit of a biggie there, isn't he? Now this is where, I'll tell you what, a temporary bed. Where would a safe place be for a temporary bed here surrounded by spiders? I'm probably thinking nowhere. So let's immediately put down a temporary bed. Just there. Where'd he go? He was here just now. That creeps me out when a spider is there 1 minute and then it suddenly disappears. Because it makes me think like he's going to jump down my neck at any minute. I think he was over here, wasn't he? Please be over here. Is there more than one of those creepy little sausages? I do get a bit overconfident with these guys. I'm gonna get some ichor, lots of lovely ichor. There, you're gonna get a little song as well today. Oh, that was creepy sound. Did you hear that? So it's like a half a chitter, half a scream. Like a spidery scream. It's rather excellent. Wonderful. I don't even know if I'm heading towards it. Yeah, but yeah, it's very much. I want the big spider. I just want to see if if it's possible. I mean, I know it isn't. Did he like appear and then suddenly disappear again? Because if so, that would creep me right out. Because they could just appear right in front of me, which of course they have happened before. They just, well, humans have appeared in front of me anyway. They seem to be able to teleport in this game. But then again, they do that in all games, don't they? Is there a cave here? I don't think there's a cave. It just goes all the way around, doesn't it? Where was the very large spider? Because I kind of want to take him on. And I know that's silly. Look how there he is. There's the big hairy spider. He looks quite fearsome. He's probably, if he's 3 heads, then we could be in run territory. And probably that way is where I'm gonna run. Okay, that's our direction for running. So let's just see, and let's hope there's none of his minions around it, because that would seriously hamper us in our goal. But I'm taking bets that this is a three-headed one. It is a three-headed one, which means we've got literally no chance at all. Oh dear. And I didn't do any... Oh, I'm locked on! Run! Right, we're running. No, he's three... Look, I didn't do any damage at all to him, so we're running. Towards another big one. Now we're kind of cornered. Please let there be a one-headed one, just to give me a chance. I'm loving this area. My daughter would love this area, although she wouldn't like the spider. Although she's on easy-ish. Come here, little spider. Come here, little spider. Now we're going to be a little bit more cautious this time. Do a couple of blows and then get away. I think that's the safer option. Because we don't want to get, slightly nibbled by a little guy first. Do we? So we don't lose too much health, because we are losing health. Smidgen by smidgen. And trouble is, these things only gives us a smidgen. If we've got any meat on us, we could actually put a fire down. I hope I picked up my fire. I did. Good. Good. That fills me with delight. Oh, please let me put the fire down. Thank you. Right, let's hope we can get some cooking done fast as possible. We'll put this one in first. Wood. Please let me have a piece of wood. Thank the Lord. We'll drop that. We'll take a drink and we'll put that on our hotbar just in case. Is it cooking? I told you to cook. No, I don't want it to do that yet. I want to do this bit here, which is the big bit. Is it not? Oh, it's already cooked. Dear, oh dear. It's painful. It can be painful at times. A little bit surprised I've only got 7 gossamer. I thought I picked up more than that. Can you hear the horrible sounds in the background? Why can't there be a one-headed spider to at least give me a chance? I don't know which way am I heading. So yeah, we're sort of heading that way. I swear they blink in and out of existence, you know. Oh, look at that. That's creepy, isn't it? I can interact with it. Found himself in battle with a giant spider and was unable to dodge right. Now there's nothing left. Dodge right, is that a clue? Afraid of many things, but it turns out our giant white spiders were not amongst them. They were very unfortunate. Each one is different. Well, that's fantastic. Stabbed, slayed, slaughtered, gutted, torn apart, beheaded, boned, and then hung up like a horse. If a spider jumps on my back now, I'll... Aspro! In life, he will be able to come back to the horse, and he buried him 6 feet under. Right, I'm trying to read it fast. Here lies thick, stepped on a tick. Unfortunate was he, like the tick giant bee. They're rather good. Secret of the holy relic, protector of the earth. Oh, those are there for a place, sort of. Very amusing. Here lies Simon. Found himself in battle with a giant spider and was unable to... Oh yeah, we've done that one. Right, now I've lost me direction. Right, we're kind of going that way, I think. Is it that way? Yeah, sort of that way. I'm going to go this way first. That was very... Do you know, I like those. I like it. I do like those little things, little messages and things. I quite like that. Funcom, well done. There's nothing wrong with a bit of comedy in a highly brutal game like this. It's creeping me out. It's almost like there's some giant, ultra giant one up there. It sounds like it's on my right hand side as I go along here. I'm going to pick up some of these because mainly going to jump in bed at some point. Oh dear. I am getting rather hungry now, so we may have to come to an end in a minute. I think we'll stop on the old hour and a half. Although, come to think of it, I could. Do you think I could stay here long enough to be able to go to my oven, put something in the oven, without getting sliced out? If there's anything coming, please warn me. Will you please give a little shout? Although you can't really if it's text. But if there's anybody going to want to add, join into this party, please shout at me and say, Ray, there's a big thing coming straight at you right now. Oh, it's going to take slightly longer than I thought because I've actually got to cut it. So our day's supper is actually a cheeseburger pizza. And I bet you're saying, Ray, I thought you were on a diet. But you'd be quite right. I am on a diet. And this is rather going against the rules of diethood, which of course was laid down by our dear friend and wonderful dietist, Miss Diet. No, I'm joking, obviously. Just make these things up off the cuff. Believe it or not, I don't write any of this down. It's all off the cuff. Right, we've got to prepare the oven. Just got to wait for it to warm slightly, and then I'll slap it in. Hopefully, nothing happens in this time. I'm going to pick this. It's a what agent? It's kind of a new substance. What's it called? Leavening agent. What does that mean? What is it? It leaves things behind. Well, we're going to collect a load of them, whatever it is, because we haven't got this plant before, and it could have some wonderful magicals. It might make three-headed beasts drop down 2 levels to one-headed. So let's do that. Maybe it leaves them behind. Oh, wonderful. I find all those things funny, but then I'm easily pleased. You lot are, sorry, I shouldn't say you lot, should I? My lovely friends and followers and my viewers. They all you might like it, or you may not like it. I'm kind of tempted to just wander up here, just see what's up. There might be some giant spider up here, which has got like 5 skulls on it, which would be that would be rather exciting actually. I saw one twice the size of the big one. Although I wouldn't want to face it, and it'd probably rip my head off in one. Probably, he wouldn't even need to fight me. He'd probably just have to blow on me, and I'd be dead. Now I'm going to risk going to come up there because I'm intrigued. Because I may get some wonderful trophy for climbing up here. Although I could fall down and break my neck. But it could be a breath of, it could be a Breath of the Wild achievement coming up here, or Breath of the Wild goodie. Why can't I climb onto that? Oh, why can't I? Why can't I climb up that? Well, I'm kind of not going to make it now, am I? You stupid idiot! It seems to have great trouble climbing this. It's a beautiful view, isn't it? It's almost screenshot territory. Although the back of her head is kind of getting... Oh, look at this! Well, lovely. That is absolute... we can see her chest from the inside. Isn't that marvellous? Look at that. Isn't it wonderful? Why do they make them... Why do they not make them solid? Why can't we see the ribs and stuff? I'm going to do this more often, stand up against the wall. Because it's a marvellous opportunity to enter the insides of our body, which I'm more to do since I started the game. Well, I don't think there's anything up there, and there's no sign of an achievement up there, so we're going to climb back now. We're going to press the old triangle, and we're going to keep going in there. Well, at least we've discovered one place on our journey through the mists of time. It's quite an intriguing place, isn't it? I'm really happy that I've come through here, because it's all spidery and gooey. And there's also an invisible wall, which kind of fills me with dread when I see invisible walls. Oh look, because I don't really want to be backed up against myself. Oh, we're going to punch it apparently. Yeah, we do resort to punching for some unknown reason. What? Sometimes it's very slow at putting the shield up. No, you're not going to run at me. Because I know what they get up to. They like running at you. That's another one coming, I'll shoot it. I don't want to shoot, but although I might have a shoot Bill head, come to think of it. So I kind of changed my mind. I always press the wrong button. Because when I play Horizon Zero Dawn, you see, I try and explain why I keep hitting the wrong button. When I play Horizon Zero Dawn, you've got to hit the one in the middle, you know, the pad area. Whereas in this game, you've got to press the, you know, the right side of the, what do you call it, D-pad. Right side of the D-pad. So when I'm in Horizon Zero Dawn, I'm hitting the right side of the D-pad for the map instead of the, and I get rather confused between the two. Oh. Oh dear. There's some things coming at me. So we're going to run. We're going to run. We should kind of get through this area a little bit quicker. My throat's dry. I've discovered a new one. Oh, I thought it was a new creature. Is that a new creature? I think it is. This is like an iguana. So we should be able to deal with this, although we will go a little bit careful. Oh, he's got a right lot of snap on him, isn't he? But we can get rid of that. Oh, there's another one. You're not supposed to gang up. Oh, for some reason not targeting. We've safely dealt with them. We use our wonderful, beautiful. Stop rolling. There, that sort of. This time, the actual Conan effect of, you know, things jumping up in there actually stopped the rolling. It's kind of pleased me. So there is a use for that jump after all. Look at that, it is weird, isn't it? So it's like there, isn't it? So this area is called the what? The what? It's called the player. No, it's called Dragon's Claw, which kind of fills me with dread that there might be a dragon here. But of course, Conan can't afford dragons, can they? Has Conan got dragons in it? If it has, I'm about to die right now. Have I got a spare bed? Because I'm immediately thinking spare bed time. Spare bed, please. I kind of want to cook a human arm at the moment. Oh, look at that. Now we're approaching something of immenseness. Although it could be the other side, Monkey Island. No, it's not Monkey. Oh, it is Monkey Island. Yes. It's part of Monkey Island there. Is it? Oh, Gorilla Island. It's a little bit dark. It's a little bit dark. Do you know what? I think this would be a good time, although we're going to get in a safe spot first, before we... Because we could get our head ripped off whilst being in the dark here. And that's the last thing I want. So we're going to immediately jump up here, climb up here to safety, put our torch on. Are we actually on something? Oh, let's get a torch out so we've got some idea where we're going, and then try about this last little bit. And if there's anything up here, it was going to... Please don't let anything be up here to frighten the living daylights out of me. I'm beginning to feel a bit something. Just trying to find a safe spot and hope that when I come back into the game, I'm not going to like suddenly fall off the edge. So we're going to put a fire here. So we're going to do as a la Lord of the Rings here and have a short rest, as they say. And if I've got no wood, I will literally explode in anger. slightly. We're going to put this on our hotbar, I think, because that's going to give us a lot of health. We're going to slap that in there. Looks like that's only meat at the moment. It's not going to last long, but it's only one piece of wood. I should have collected a piece of wood before I got here, unfortunately, but I forgot. So, well, I think we'll just stick with the torch for a minute. So, I'm going to have to say farewell to you here. I'll have a look at my video later or tomorrow morning and just see if I can edit it slightly and cut out the bit where I'm running all the way back. If I can do that, and I might, you know, use a considerable amount of my brain power to do that, then I will do that. And we will try and say, oh, this, that's right, I've edited the previous bit out, so this is where the end of the edited section ended, and I've cut it out. So this is the new section, which is, yeah. Anyway, you'll all will be explained when it happens. But first, I'm gonna cook this bit, just as like a finish off to the show. A little bit of cooking. This is how much we can cook. And then I will say our farewells. And I thank you for anybody that watches this stream. I give a hearty big thanks to. I really do. Oh. And then we've also got to have a drink before we go to. Because I think this gives us a significant amount, doesn't it? Or am I wrong? Oh, it does give me it does give me a significant amount. Yeah, it does. Right then, on that note, I will say my farewells to thee. And anybody that watches this stream, I do hope you give me a lovely little like. That will please me immensely and help this channel. And if you could subscribe, that will be absolutely put a smile across my face so wide that my head will fall off. So until next time, all that's left to say is my usual catchphrase. See you later.